Hi everyone, it's Morah Johanna, and I have another story for you. If you remember that the story of Passover takes place when the Israelites leave Egypt or Mitzrayim, they have to go into the desert. And this group of people decided to have a Seder in the desert as if they were part of the Israelites. The book is called Seder in the Desert, and it's by Jamie Korngold. What I love about this book is that it has photographs, so it is really real people who are doing this. And here they are, starting out. Why is the Seder different from all others? Because this year we are celebrating Passover in the desert. Just like the Israelites, we are hiking. The walk is hard. We climb over red rocks, through sandy washes, and up slanted sandstone. Rabbi Jamie tells us the Israelites had to help each other in order to survive. We help each other too. Our Torah is in a backpack. We carry it very carefully while we hike. The sun is hot and I get thirsty. I spot a flower growing through quietly in a crack. I wonder how it survives here with so little water. Now I understand how important water was for the Israelites. Finally, we arrive at the spot where we will have our Seder. How different this is from our dining room at home. We spread out tablecloths on the ground and unpack our supplies. We place the special foods on the Seder plate. And I know some of your teachers have been showing you the foods that we have on our Seder plate. We pass out the Haggadahs. There is a special Haggadah just for the kids. We begin our Seder. We ask the 4 questions and look for the answers as we tell the story of the Exodus. That means the time that the Israelites had to leave Egypt. It's called the Exodus. We explain the symbols on the Seder plate. With each crunch of our matzah, we remember that the Israelites did not have time to bake bread before they left Egypt. Instead, they put raw dough on their backs, and the sun baked it into hard crackers. The bone reminds us of the first time the Israelites celebrated Passover. They roasted a bone and ate it with matzah. The egg reminds us of the birth of the Jewish nation and of new life that grows in the spring. The parsley also reminds us of spring, one of the hardiest herbs of the garden. It also recalls how strong the Jewish people had to be to survive in the desert. We open our backpack of the Torah and read the story of how Moses led the Israelite slaves from Egypt. And they're all holding a piece of it, just like we did on Simchat Torah. Like Miriam and the Israelite women, we sing Dayenu and dance with our tambourines. We have so much to be thankful for. God freed us from Egypt, split the sea, gave us the Torah, and brought us to Israel, the promised land. It's time to eat. Because we all work together, our Seder meal tastes extra delicious. We remember that the Jewish people had to work together before they could become a nation. We search for the afikomen. We cannot finish the Seder without it. And then we fill Miriam's and Elijah's cups. Miriam's cup reminds us of the legendary well that followed Miriam and provided water for the Israelites as they wandered in the desert. An ancient Jewish story tells us that Elijah the prophet visits every Seder to encourage us to work for peace and kindness. After we finish, we hike back down the mountain. Our celebration continues late into the night. After we recite Havdalah, we build a big campfire to keep warm. And if you remember, we do Havdalah together on Mondays. We sing songs beneath a full moon and hope to celebrate Passover in the desert again. And that's the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed it. See you soon.